don't side with them is betting tax. In my opinion, I think it should have been reduced either than abolishing it.
Finance Minister Dr. Castle Atufo since 2025 budget presentation has sparked mixed reactions across the country. We take a look at what some Ghanaians are saying about the budget's key highlights, including the abolishment of the e-levy, emission tax, and 10% tax on bets.
Say, Mosi e-levy everywhere. Ebe boy.
E-levy na no ko mi ve anyu because of tobutia aga korevi.
Oh, metimi aka say eye because omoyi free so na my wato kakra.
Well, frankly speaking, for me, I'm happy about it that it has been abolished finally.
The current government gave a promise before they came to power that they will abolish it, and they have.
Many aji pass omoyi nkwa de because a bed in sebetin ye try yendi. Na nyankopon ya wadum wedi kakra. No ma sabeti.
And ebe boy ebe my system na eden aba back. Nyoma na enko ye first no say ebe ma nyoma eden ada odin ama ye da na sepan say wa eden we be efi onu.
Oh, me, I feel very happy. If only it has been removed from the banks and those betting tax, that one it will help the youth to, it will encourage them to move on with the betting, and also it will help people to save in the bank.
For e-levy, I think it's a good thing to do.
And COVID-19, so if you say they be almost person you to aba more.
Okokwa kpere edukonshi. Tanyu. Enwi akamyo nyonwo mi egmo na ba anwuji dada. Tax, not a tax.
I barely stick the what do you call it, the bet, but with the e-levy there, it is a good initiative, very good, because almost everyone, has been affected with the e-levy. Because so for me, so far that is good.
But one thing I don't side with them is the betting tax.
Well, Ghana is a developed country, over the tax higher, sir.
The betting tax me for the yepa be boy. I say bet me try bet ni. You bet try ni try cry of him say dia, you nya sika pepe.
Because me for me say I'm an agent. If I'm going to the bank and there is tax on it, how can I go and withdraw it? And it will make our business smooth and fast. That's it.
Because now the system is hot and so we are being sca.
Na nyama bafuma ye beto amu. Na se ne be your man ye wo beto na nyama bafuma ye beto amu.
Na nwuno vanyigba na mi avalia ha mi the view boys so podo guys so podo do ma laduomu.
So now that all these taxes has been abolished and the toll booth has been reintroduced again, do you also think this is a great step that has been taken by the government?
For me, it's okay. If you are comparing the e-levy with the toll booth, I would choose the toll booth over the e-levy.
In my opinion, I think it should have been reduced either than abolishing it.
So what you say? Into me, omuyi na me de pa. We me say no be ka say omuyi, but me sure before front no catch me so omuyi.
Obi ameti 10% bia mfi esikem. Ye di ya omo ma yes 10% no.
But me for Galamsey aspect, I don't have more details about it. But if he has put in more tax on Galamsey, it will let the Galamsey to be reduced.
Sending money, and say be like ye tiaoka afa o momo line, so I was say okaku you say ye charge at the same time bia so say o send bi suma obia you have to pay. The panu ko yin so a also saying chance and the same scanner.
He says any money a cost rodo. Wow, Sigana get an grants, which are 1 year to name. It's too much.
Then we go work review or visual review ko usukunwa amaro doji maro police.
Well, you see, with the e-levy, it makes things, the things are actually increasing. Yes.
Why do you think that, as a youth, and I believe you sometimes take bets, but why do you think that the betting tax should have rather been reduced rather than abolished?
Yeah, here's the case. With this betting companies, sometimes they try to play games with the guys who bet.
And I'm see you, yeah, and I'm so me. Until we there, you buy na so. Say, boss your share with this one, my. Until you done as
But edi I no bet 10%. Omni play say nya se scan go try game.
If it's the galamsey, or the more tax I call galamsey, no, so about Boama, one a brain to me, galamsey, no, a very reducing, and also a my water bodies now claim.
It is a good thing. So my year, I mean, I don't say. And as for the 10% on the betting tax, no, all say and that's what the boys are doing to survive now. And all sign a tax bet no mucha.
Maro customer maro ngoji ya one na assembly o mi agara assembly am ho review o do review mo ga gbelun ya jimiele
Who got tired of because and I 11 no and I mean charges so he's making the goods and services goes up. So for me with the e-levy I prefer the e-levy being taken off.
Me, for example, last year Betway, I was playing this jackpot and I won. Only for them to come and tell me it was a glitch. So in these instances, we would like the government to either make it a percentage so that they will represent us just in case of anything that goes wrong.
They be a save you all no more. No matter say 10%, I mommy income so be nyaso no. No matter say 10% a film. See then as say why there. We cancel percent we no 11 no.
It's not easy so even scan wa kucha bet even though bet no chankra mo. And osha the pape mu a fa say me kwa kucha bet ye di media ya intime tax na media also scare free mu and soundy
but here's the case, you've abolished it. So what happens when there's a problem now? Who is going to be the intermediary here? So I was thinking maybe at least 1%. That would have been enough.
Yeah, say no. Yes, can save you all no. And you save scan or yeah, save scan. Yes, can income or say and say yen feel you enjoy. No guys will be mama say or by 10% if you scan my head. Yes, save you all no.
Not every Ghanaian can afford it. So with the e-levy is A1. But with the betting tax, the guy should be taxed even for it not to motivate them. Because I used to bet like 10 years ago, but I've quit.
That's what they wanted to do, and they've done it. And if it is time, say, or some if it's no more it's a good thing. And say, I never mind attention never form.
So I'm saying betting is not a good thing, and the betting companies is a scheme. When you win them much, they don't like to pay.
My boys between somewhere at least. Obi person send this guy, or be feel free, sending this guy and your person. Na a be one some at least. Boys no so. Obi ana first na ninje se bi obedi bi ketu bi beti bi free mu no sa bad intention ni me have free ho am obi an so be den aso mbaju no bi abetua any person. For me I think say it's a good thing to do.
1% of betting tax on withholding tax here, so that at least if there's any problem, the government can step in for us.
The first youth ever to be against the abolishment of the betting tax. That is wonderful.